Well, people, welcome back to the channel. We got a new video for you guys. We got the match review of Real Madrid versus Brest, a team out of League 1 from the French league, of course. Very good game to happen. We won 3-0. Rodrigo for brace and Bellingham with another goal to end things off. This game was very much back and forth in a way. Possession was basically split 59 to 41. Expected goals, we had 2.35 and they had 1.34. And then they did have more shots than us, 23 to our 14, but we created seven big chances. They had zero. So that should tell you like how this game went. Let's get into the starting lineup and we'll go on from there. So today we started out with basically, I think, same lineup as the last game. I'm not too sure, but we got Mbappe at striker, Jude, of course, in the 10, Rodrigo at left wing, Brahim Diaz on the right wing. Luca came in for Ceballos, and Valverde, of course, retained his spot. Ferland Mendy back in the starting lineup. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Rudiger and Chirmeni as the two center backs, and Lucas Vasquez as the right back, and of course Courtois in goal. And yeah, the first thing I'm gonna do is probably judge the starting lineup because I have a couple key points I want to talk about. The first thing I want to say is Ancelotti does not learn his lesson because the first time that he has a chance to start a back line that's been getting cooked left and right again, guess what he does? He goes and starts that back line. Like, I don't get it. Raul Asensio has played brilliantly. He has a the only thing you can say about Asensio is sometimes he's a little bit too aggressive. But if you're a defender and then I rather you be aggressive than you be more shy and of the ball and stuff like that. And I think at either center back or right back, he's played brilliantly. And the fact that this guy is still getting benched at this point in the season doesn't make any sense to me. And I legit don't get it. It's like this guy is asking for a mistake to happen. Ancelotti is begging for something wrong to happen, and it just doesn't go through to his head, in my opinion. But unfortunately, what can you do? Like, he's the manager, he picks a team. All we can do is complain, and yeah. But yeah, the other key person now when they talk about in the starting lineup, and I think I talked about him in the last game. By the way, I don't have a problem with Chirmeni or Vasquez starting. It just has to be either one or it can't be both. That's been my main problem, and Ancelotti knows that's been a problem, and the fact that he keeps on going on with it doesn't make any sense to me. But hey, he's gonna do what he wants to do at the end of the day. He's the manager, so yeah. The other problem I have is Brahim Diaz. Too many times in these games he has no impact on the game, especially when he's off the bench. He's a brilliant player, in my opinion. He brings that intensity. He works hard. He works hard off of the ball. He does everything that he's supposed to do. But when he's starting, it's like this guy does a. I don't get. It's like he's way too comfortable or something like that. And I think he's best on the bench, coming off the bench. And until Vinny comes back, I literally believe that Arthur Gula should play there. Literally because he does all the things that we need him to do, and he's not scared to get on the ball. He's good on corner kicks, so like it just gives you more options in my opinion. And the fact that he keeps on starting Brahim, he did put him a little bit early today. He was the first substitute that was made at 77th minute. So hopefully he starts learning to actually hopefully next game, I don't know when Vinny does come back, but hopefully he understands that Brahim, like he's given Brahim plenty of chances by now, and in my opinion, Brahim hasn't taken those chances. So, in my opinion, let him come off the bench until Vinny comes back. Then we figure out what we're gonna do with the front four. And the funniest thing about this game is, of course, Mbappe self score coming off of a hat trick back in France. You would think this guy would be killing. No, this guy was not good today. Uh, and I don't really have a problem with Mbappe. Uh, let's just look at his stats right now. His passes today was pretty good. His shot accuracy was bad. He missed four big chances. Wow, that's really bad. That's really bad. Uh, he had zero successful dribbles, zero crosses, one corner, one was offside once, dispossessed three times. That's not good. He had a little bit of defensive actions, but yeah, like I said, not a good game from him. But the funny thing about Mbappe is that his fangirls, his little club online, were basically going at everybody and trying to kill everybody for even what's it called, for even having an opinion on Mbappe. And I don't know if you guys know Faisal, the big Real Madrid content creator from SDS, but basically he put out a whole paragraph saying that if a player doesn't perform well, then they deserve to be criticized, and if they do play well, then they deserve to be given like credit for that. And basically all the Mbappe fangirls were saying, "Oh, he's you were basically hating on Mbappe. You said you wanted him sold. It was a fair criticism." No, it was blatantly fair criticism. And the fact that he pulls this performance now after they've been trying to go to bat for him, and it makes it so much more funny. But yeah, like I said, Mbappe, he's allowed to have one bad game after the recent run that he's been on. I'm not gonna blame him too much, but the thing that makes like the real Real Madrid fans criticize him even more is because of his fan club, that they make it seem like the player's not allowed to be criticized. They blame everybody else for Mbappe's faults, but Mbappe himself. Like at some point, you are Kylian Lawton and Mbappe, whichever way it goes. Like you need to be able to perform at the levels that you're expected to perform at. And I'm not saying that he recently hasn't done that. He clearly has, and like I said, he's allowed to have one bad game. Especially we won, so he didn't really affect the game in a meaningful way. But I think his fan base needs to calm down. And like at the end of the day, he's a Real Madrid player. Everybody wants to back him, and nobody wants Mbappe to play bad. We've chased this guy for ever since he was a child. There's a reason why fans wanted him here. So at the end of the day, it's only his fault. If he plays well, he's gonna get the credit. If he doesn't, then he's gonna get criticized. It's that simple. Now another player that played very well today was Rodrigo. Two goals, could have had a hat trick. I feel like this game he was doing everything that we expect Rodrigo to do. And like you said, when he plays on the left wing, he's a different type of player in my opinion, because he's so much more aggressive. He has so much more options. He can cross the ball, he can shoot the ball more comfortable, and he does very well when he's on that side of the pitch. I just hope that if he does, when Vinny does come back, if he does get shifted to the right wing, that he's able to continue to do those stuff. His defensive work rate was very good today, so that was very good to see from him. But yeah, he got man of the match by football, but I think Jude Bellingham officially won it. So credit to Jude. He played very well today. He was trying to create chances. He was getting his dribbling was very good today and things like that. So credit to Jude. Hopefully we continue to see better good stuff from him. Good to see him back on the score sheet as always. So yeah, the backline partnership. I'm gonna just rate them. I guess we just do player ratings quickly. Mbappe, I think 6.8 is fine. Didn't affect the game too much. Didn't do a lot. Bellingham, I'll give a 9. I thought he was very good today. Rodrigo, 9.5. I'm good with that. Ferland Mendy with a 7.4. You know what? I'm gonna clap it up for Ferland Mendy today, because you know what he did one time that he had the ball, left weak foot cross into the box that Jude should have finished. So good for him. He actually crossed the ball into the box today, something that no one thought he could do. So very good credit to him, and he was also fine defensively. It's just off going forward. This guy's so frustrated, and I don't know what Fran Garcia has to do to keep his spot in the team. but we'll see. Rudiger, good as always. What's it called? Chilmany, very good today. He did struggle with the striker named Ajorke, but outside of that, he responded very well to the battles. He was being aggressive, clearing the ball, doing the things that he needed to do, and he was very attentive and things like that. I'm not gonna. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say anymore because I'm not gonna criticize somebody that someone's had said something about him, and I'm not even gonna give that person energy. Lucas Vasquez today had an assist. Good game from him, not too bad. 8.5. I'll give him that. I did see him checking his shoulder, making sure that he was stopping the other. He was tracking the other players' runs when that happened. So very good job by him. Modric 8.4. Very good from him. I like this performance today. Assist today by him. Very good performance. And then Brahim Diaz 6.5. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll give Brahim Diaz a 6. And then Courtois, the last player to rate. We're not gonna do subs today because it basically came at the end of the game. Courtois will give 8.7. I agree with that. I thought he played very well, made some good saves. Yeah, and then the manager, I'm gonna give a a 7, only because the back line. I don't think just because we won today, I don't think that's something that he should go back to. But yeah, so of course this is the last game of Group 8. So we had that means we're on to the round. I forget. That means we're off to the playoff round. The format of the Champions League is so different, and everything. So it's kind of weird to know what you're talking about at certain points. But Real Madrid, these are the potential opponents that they can face, which is gonna be Celtic or Man City. Hopefully we get Celtic. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to stress myself going against Man City. But if we do get Man City, I definitely expect us to win because Man City have been very trash this season, and we deserve. If we go against them, then we should be smacking them. That's my only point on that. Celtic, a team out of what's called the Scottish League. If we're being serious, if we play out our best the way that we're supposed to play, both of those teams shouldn't compete with us, and we should move on to the next round. Uh, but yeah, that's gonna be it from me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your day. Make sure you keep liking the videos, keep subscribing to the channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your day. And God loves you all.